Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School. Just as I was about to just hang up my microphone and say, I don't think Warner Brothers Montreal really cares about all that the fans have been saying, I got to see a report from another content creator called Podcast Now. I think his name's Alex. He spoke about this tweet that I'm showing you here on the screen. So I, with my own eyes, decided to come to Twitter and take a look at it. Warner Brothers Montreal has finally broken silence about their next project. We can sit here and speculate all day about the grammar, the tweet. You can see that this tweet is actually so well crafted, but there's actually no need to do that. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we've been following the crumbs, as frustrating as it may be, leading to some dead ends, leading to sometimes just nowhere to go. And I think this is something good from a PR perspective. There is so much uncertainty, new consoles coming out, pricing, wallets, and the economy and of the entire world is right now, taking a big question mark. And so I think a studio like this may be looking at things from that financial perspective. Maybe not. Gamers too, we can be heavy spenders because the demographics of gamers right now is around 24 to 35. That's I think the biggest and heaviest demographics you can find. In fact, the average gamer right now is about 35, 36 years old. That's usually a working class person and somebody that has that disposable income. So that's the financial side. From the fan side, they have basically somewhat with the one side of their mouth confirmed that there is a new project that is coming. In fact, their tweet says, "Thank you very much for the enthusiasm for our next project. At this time, our channel will showcase the studio, who we are, and why we love making games. So stay tuned." This is good. Fans have called the name of this studio over and over and over again, and basically just seem like they've been really quiet. But I think right now they're probably starting to, lift the veil or whatever it is that's been holding them back for all this while. I think it's now time for them to come to the forefront with what they have and what they've had for a while. So this is good news. This is good news for all Batman fans. This is good news for DC fans. It means that if they start to kind of put some things out there now in a more, I would say in a better medium to communicate with fans via words, maybe via video, talking about their studio, doing some showcase, some interviews, this may be the way they lead and build up to whatever it is that they're probably going to be working on very soon. And then maybe we'll have Rocksteady on the back end follow up with another kind of reveal, and perhaps they want to tie a big universe together. So this is very good. In fact, I think there's something that also needs to be noteworthy and said is, I've also seen within the Arkham discussion community, just some content creators throwing vitriol. Well, not some, but there's a content creator that threw some vitriol at Podcast Now. I will not mention the name of the content creator, but it seemed like they always tend to brush aside everything that anybody else says. I don't think that needs to be the case. I think as the community, we need to come together and maybe, brainstorm, put heads together and talk about these things. Podcast Now, that content creator basically just trash talked him in a very small, with a small statement. But now it seems like he's been basically vindicated. And so have all the rest of us that have been talking about the potential of this following the leaks. I think something is in the works because a gaming studio has to make money at some point. Even though they're under Warner Brothers does not have an unlimited supply of funds. No one has an unlimited supply of funds. Even though they may have a big, huge pot, they still need to make sure that their studios are, profitable, productive, making games. This is definitely how things need to run. So I'm really excited about this particular news. Now, this doesn't mean we're going to get something tomorrow or whenever. I was even saying, May 12th was maybe likely going to be the day until Jeff Kelly went ahead and posted and said, it's not going to be Batman. That kind of dampened a lot of my enthusiasm. But now they're saying they appreciate that enthusiasm for their next project. I think this is a smart way to go. So Thank you so much for watching the video. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. This is really interesting stuff. We're excited. I'm excited. And I'm hoping that we see something come of this tweet sooner than later. I mean, I'll be willing to wait a whole month before we hear anything at this point. I'm not really in a hurry now that they've actually made a tweet talking about this. So they basically 50% confirmed, you know, that they're working on a project, what their next project is, or that there is a next project. And I think we're probably going to be seeing something very soon down the road and when it's time. So I'll be out of your hair. Like I said, hit me up in the comment section. I know some people will probably be itching to join this conversation. Some people have doubted that Warner Brothers Montreal is not working on a game. I have somebody that constantly comments on my channel saying this is a comic. There is no game. They're not working on any game. But we don't know. It says next project, doesn't say next game. So we're going to hold our horses, maintain a high level of skepticism, or lower our expectations or reduce our enthusiasm just a slight bit so that we're not disappointed. All right, that's it for me. Peace out.